Also, what else? Suki dancing. So a lot of these things have happened in the last 6 years. So let me look at my list. I know so he's maintained and grown a relationship with his nieces, Victoria and Natalie. I mean, all through college, which I think is a very
all through childhood.
He's kept the garden. He's kept the sanctuary, the garden open in the last 6 years for people to come and have classes and pray, feed the turtles. He's kept the fish pond stocked. From the herons.
From the herons. I feed the herons. That's what this is all about. That's all it's about.
There was also a video made of Jay picking up garbage on the beach. And that video is used by Save the Shores for the volunteer training.
They heard about it. I tried online dating. I tried it for a month. It really wasn't who I am.
What kind of trash are you picking
up? So I guess there's a whole lot of dishonesty in online dating, and I wasn't interested in that. And because I thought, you know, somebody's going to figure out who I am no matter what photograph I put on it. So I guess I did what wasn't typical, and I said, listen, if you want to know more about me, go look at this YouTube video. I have 2 up, and I'm going to have a 3rd up next week, by the way. One of the people who was interested in me was more interested in the video and asked if she couldn't send it to Save Our Shores, and they contacted me, and now they use it in their volunteer training.
So the last accolade is that Jay has recently been certified by FEMA/Red Cross to do disaster rescue work. So he's been to one place, Lake Chelan, last year when they were having fires. And so this year, maybe he'll come to Southern Oregon. We're supposed to have lots of fires this year. But I hope he stays on the West Coast. What was that?
Set one and let him know.
Oh no.
Thank you. So
Thanks, Sarah.
please welcome Jay, 70th year.
So I want to introduce some other people. I won't do it by name, but I'd like to begin by introducing all those of you who have been my real teachers in this experience of what it's been like. I know there are many of you here who I feel are my teachers, and I want to thank you for being here. The second group I want to thank are those of you who were there when it was really hard. You can't do this one alone. I don't know how anyone could have done it alone. And I want to thank all of you who really stood by me in really rough times and didn't do judgment of where I was. You were just there. And so I want to acknowledge your presence here. I want to acknowledge my family. You know, there's an interesting thing that happens in America. In the last 2 generations, we destroyed the extended family. We destroyed the nuclear family. And we had this rare opportunity, though I suspect it was a necessity, to create family. And so it's to my family now that I want to acknowledge your presence. I want to start with my grandchildren, and that includes in some way the eldest, Natalie. One might call her my niece, but I don't see her that way. I was there when she was born. And Victoria, who is now going to UCSC, and we hang out together. And Gracie and Topher, and there are several others who are not here. I don't know if Ben is here, but there's a number of other youth, and I feel really honored to have their presence in my life. want to talk about all my sisters. I think I may be the luckiest man alive. I have so many sisters. It's just incredible. Thank you. And my brothers, again, I couldn't do this without you. And I'm so grateful that you're all here today. So in light of, I have a couple of announcements and then we got something. Okay. So inside, this is really great. Inside the gazebo is a giveaway. Anything that has a tag on it, take it off. That means it's yours. If there's already no tag, means somebody took it. If you don't like the items that are there, please take a flower potted plant. I planted them this last week. But do take something. There are a lot of nice objects there. I'd really love for you to take something home. Something. Please take something home. I have done.
Dad's way of avoiding going to Goodwill one more time.
I have done a lot of giveaways in the last 6 years. Maybe 3 or 4, but this is the last giveaway.
Yeah.
I've got it. It's done, and this will be the last of it.
You want to
So,
lean on Martha?
I want my family to have whatever.
Rest your elbow.
Okay. So please just go in there, pull a tag off. It's yours, please. And so I want to do a little quick schedule. I want to say that at some point, not too long from now, because we're really not going to do a lot of roasting or anything like that. And I get embarrassed. I want to introduce Peggy Pollard. Peggy is my, I love saying this. I just can't tell you how much I love saying this. I don't think she knows this. She's my private waltz teacher. Am I the luckiest man? I mean, I have sisters galore, and I have a private waltz teacher. And but what's really incredible is that not only is she, you'll see for yourselves the grace and beauty, but she's also this magnificent human being who leads a beautiful spiritual group up on UCSC. So beautiful in every manner. So after we finally put away this microphone, hopefully that won't be too long, Peggy is going to give us a lesson in waltz. And then sometime not too long after that, Davey is going to have dinner for us. And not too long after that, Jeffrey over there is going to build a fire out here, and we'll have s'mores. That's
Here.
Woohoo! And can we hear a ghost story?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I will tell you a ghost story. Okay. So with that said, Linda and I have one little piece for you.
Oh.
Good idea, huh?
Linda is my guitar teacher, but she is also truly a saint. She abides my lack of progress. She never scolds me for my practice schedule, which is vaguely non-existent. And more than that, she quietly and unobtrusively is a true spiritual mentor. She's got a pathway. We don't talk about it a lot, but it's real and it's intense and it's beautiful. So that's Linda. So it's not only a great teacher, but a truly beautiful spiritual person.
As are all of us.